Hello, I'm Virgil Stringfield, and this is my third individual progress report. In our game, we have this entity class, and the entity has the basics like the character's location, the character's health, and the texture, which is the image, and the draw methods to draw them on the screen. And a lot of our classes inherit from that, the traps and the items, and the protagonist and the antagonist, which are mostly what I've been working with. So these two classes were set up by Adrian. So the antagonist has a couple of extras like how much damage the character does and specifics for how they move on the screen and the conditions under which to set the conditions and stuff under which they'll move. And from the antagonist inherit the concrete classes that you see on the screen, the Drunk and the Wanderer and the Cat Lady, which is the one that Job has been working on. So the animations I've made have been in these classes. This guy here is a Wanderer, and so it in the overwritten draw method in the Wanderer class, you set up the animation and the conditions like in the under which the animation will run, which are basically, that's the other thing I've worked on besides the animations this time, is when to activate the characters and when to move the characters. And so we did that based on our main character Bernard here, based on his location. So we get his location by going to another class, the map class, and then there's a list in our entity grid, and we look through that to find his location. Then once we have it, the characters know it and then wait until he's within range, and then the character has a flag on it that turns it active whenever he gets within a certain range, and then they can do what they are programmed to do. So if these characters want to move toward Bernard, the system I set up reads the X distance and the Y distance from him. So like this lady here, she's like 1, 2, 3, 4 on the X, but only 2 on the Y. So the way the system's set up is she would move on the X here first if she wanted to approach Bernard. And whereas this guy, he's just 1 away on the X, but 2 on the Y. So if he was going to go towards him, he would go this way first. It uses the absolute value to make that determination, but then it uses the actual value to say which direction. Like this guy's distance minus this guy's distance minus his is going to be a positive, so he'll move this way. But if you use hers minus his, you'll get a negative, and so then she'll be moved that way. And then the animation flips depending upon which way they're going to walk. And that's what I've been working on. Thanks for your time.